No, not necessarily. No, none whatsoever. I mean, the same would be said if a news reporter. By the way, all these professors we have on there were reported on by other news outlets.
Yeah.
So we cited all.
Yeah, I understand.
So why not be mad at Huffington Post for all their articles they read about?
I guess my main question to you is basically with all this, right?
Hello, welcome again to another interesting debate from Charlie Kirk and the college students. This particular debate, it's an intriguing one, an interesting one, and also an entertaining one at the same time. You will not want to miss on this one. So what you just need to do is to stay put to the very end, like the video, and also subscribe to this channel if you are yet to do so. For all our returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to check on our content. I always appreciate you all. So let's dive into the main video.
Personally, I'm someone that really values free speech, right, and like an uninhibited engagement among people that disagree. And it's really unsettling to me that you have this website, professorwatches.org, right?
Yep.
That basically tells conservative students that, hey, these professors are very liberal, and you should avoid them.
It doesn't say avoid them.
The official statement I read said it should
Just to expose.
Okay, fine, expose. But even in that, I feel like that colors thought, so that it really teaches conservative people that
Do you think when a professor says something like the hurricane victims of Houston deserve to die because they supported Trump, do you think that professor should be called out for that?
I think, yes, it's important to call them out, but I don't think it's...
So that's what our project does.
Oh, I understand what you're intending to do, right? But how it's received is it's something where it's really, you're coloring their speech to where it's not free speech.
No, but
you're
we're not
telling them
saying
what to do
it's
beforehand.
not Professor Blacklist or Professor Hitlist.
But
we're not saying they should shut up or be fired.
But for example, so this one
true.
professor, I think his name was Alberto Ponce.
Okay.
I was reading the list and it said that he was, basically he was saying these things, and he was saying that, oh, the Constitution is a white man's Constitution.
Yeah, it's a quite radical.
Very correct.
It's a radical sentiment, but it's protected by the First Amendment.
No doubt.
It's something that
you and I will agree on.
right?
Yeah, that he has a right to say it.
Right. And
but also, my opinion would be we as conservatives need to signal where that radical ideology is present. And I don't understand, these professors, we're not misquoting them.
Yeah. No, I understand
all this
that.
stuff is, we're just making
but
them
would
more
you agree
famous.
that it's taken out of context, though?
But that's not my fault if someone takes something out of context.
But
so if I says your
providing
sweatshirt
the
is red,
database.
it's not anyone's fault except the interpreters.
Sure, but you're providing this platform for people to spread this misinformation.
Not necessarily.
You don't think it's a platform where people can spread misinformation?
You can say the same thing about the internet or Twitter or Facebook. It's not incumbent on the person who creates the platform to be responsible for how people interpret it.
Of course, but a lot of times when there are people kind of discussing this thing and they hold a similar view, then it creates something that's akin to blacklist. At least that's how I feel.
Okay.
That it's a lot like, the sentiment reminds me of something like McCarthyism.
So
you're creating this list of people.
Well, okay. So first of all, McCarthy never published his list.
Sure.
So we have a list and we're very public about it.
Yeah.
Secondly, McCarthy called for the termination of people. We've never called for any termination of any professors.
But would you agree that you can incite some degree of violence against us?
No, not necessarily. No, none whatsoever. I mean, the same would be said if a news reporter. By the way, all these professors we have on there were reported on by other news outlets. So we cited all.
Yeah, I understand.
So why not be mad at Huffington Post for all their articles they read about?
I guess my main question to you is basically with all this, right? My feeling is that it inhibits this free engagement because it tells people beforehand that, hey, this is what that person believes.
I would disagree. I think it encourages more speech.
Let me ask. All right, so my question is, how can you guarantee that this is not going to inhibit free speech?
You can never guarantee it. But we're using our right to free speech to encourage more speech.
Are you encouraging more speech, or are you silencing that speech?
How are we silencing it?
You're silencing it in the sense that you're telling students that, hey, this person has this preconceived notion, right? So you're giving students this idea that, hey, this professor thinks these things, he believes these things.
So then
when they take that class, they're not going to go into it with this open mind, being these free thinkers. They're going to go into it thinking, hey, this professor has this ideal. I should know that when I engage.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I think the thing that's wrong with that is
maybe they're more aware.
That's literally antithetical to free speech, would you say?
No, it's not.
I think it's important to engage with someone and rationalize their ideas.
Of course.
Instead of viewing them beforehand.
So when a professor says something like the hurricane comment, which is a real something the United States press said, or from University of Houston, or when the Georgetown law professor a couple weeks ago said, we want Brett Kavanaugh's family to die, they should be made famous when they say stuff like that.
I don't think they should be made famous, though, because then you're inciting violence against
them.
You're
inciting violence.
you're inciting this negative
it's like
sentiment
saying a
towards them,
newspaper
right?
incites violence when they cover anything.
But would you agree with me in saying there's a significant difference between a newspaper that's a public outlet and something like TPUSA, and
Very
something like
correct.
this, where you have a
Citing all
bunch
of
of
it with
like-minded
news
people,
articles.
right? So I don't know. My feeling is just that it creates this environment where speech is not equal.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah.
And you're being so respectful.
And yeah, I appreciate you coming here. And yeah, it was nice talking to you.
You too, man. Thank you.
Another interesting one there between Charlie Kirk and the college student. You know how it rolls. You know how it always goes down because when I see Charlie Kirk always come to debates, students like I always feel this warm embrace and also love the fact because Charlie Kirk will tutor the students one. He will also make sure that the fact he tries to bring out is something that will actually make you not feel uncomfortable too, and also he will make you feel nothing more or less than yourself. So guys, I love the part that Charlie Quick mentioned all those he stated earlier, and the fact he portrays every bit of his points without missing words. And I love this one so well. I know you have something to say relating to this one because Charlie Quick might not say this into your favor, but you want to kick against what he says. So I will expect you to drop your comments. Let's hear what you have to say relating to this particular one in the comment section. I'll be right there to wait for your comments. So see you guys. I want to write to this particular video we just reacted to. The video is always on the right and privileges belongs to the writer content creator of this great piece of art, which is a Charlie Creek and the team. I want to write to them. I just use this particular materials for entertainment and also educative purposes. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, please don't forget to join our membership or you join super tags and super thanks or super chats. Okay, that way you tend to support the brand. So thank you and see you on the next one. Do us to stay put, stay safe, and stay subscribed. From me to you, it's a bye for now.